Today we have something super exciting planned. We're going from the Old Town Harbor here in Dubrovnik to 3 different locations on a catamaran.
This catamaran tour is 4 hours long, so it's not too crazy long, and it's going to give us the opportunity to check out ŠUNJ Beach on the island of Lopud and the Blue Caves. It should be a jam-packed day, and I think we're probably even going to do some snorkeling, some swimming, maybe some cliff jumping.
I know you're most excited for the snorkeling though.
Yes. I'm a big just jumping in the water kind of guy. I don't like going to the beach and just sitting on the sand or on the rocks, if you're over here on the rocks. I prefer to get in the water and actually
swim around,
get my hair wet. A lot of folks on this catamaran tour, so I'm interested to see how we're all going to fit on this thing. It's a catamaran, but I don't know if it's big enough.
For the start, we have some rules on the boat. So, do not jump from the boat while you are driving, because that happened before, so just know. And when we get to the stops, please wait for us to put the anchor down, turn the engines off, and then you're allowed to go inside of the sea. And the third and the most important rule is you must enjoy the day.
Already cracking open the tall boy. This was about $100. I think it was $101 for both of us to do this for 4 hours. We had an Airbnb gift card that I bought her for her birthday last year. She's been saving it for a while to cash in, so she chose this, and I don't blame her because it's perfect and it's well worth $100. Our first stop is ŠUNJ Beach in Lopud. It's one of the Elefiti Islands here off the coast of Dubrovnik.
We were only at the island for about 45 minutes to an hour, but it looked like we were one of the first boats to arrive. The water was so blue and not nearly as chilly as when we were cliff jumping in Dubrovnik a few days ago.
How is it, Hannah?
Good. That's not too cold. Perfect.
Perfect? Good.
We didn't know this prior, but on the other side of the island from the beach, there's a small village that has a ferry to and from Dubrovnik. It runs a few times per day depending on the season, but to get to the beach from the ferry port, you will need to walk about 30 minutes or hire a golf cart to take you there. At the beach, there are restaurants, beach chairs with umbrellas for hire, and a large swing for that perfect Instagram picture.
If you're gonna come to this beach, I highly recommend getting here as early as possible. If you're not gonna do this tour, which we've linked below, then we highly recommend coming as early as possible so that you don't have to fight for a cabana or an umbrella or a piece of sand. Is it getting cold? She might as well just embrace the cold because it's getting really cold. In here.
We're all back on the boat because I think we're all excited to go to the cave, which is next. And I'm so excited. Trade, this is where you're gonna get to snorkel. So get excited.
Oh. There's 3 little caves over here to my left, over my right shoulder, your left. And the small one in the middle is the scariest. We're gonna go through the left one. We're gonna be guided by our guide, Lawrence. So I got these. Should be able to get some shots. We went into this part with a bit of surprise as it didn't mention that we'd stop here. However, it turned out to be the highlight of the excursion. We made our way through the far left cavern with the help of our guide. We navigated through some tight rock formations and had to even duck under and swim in order to get through to the other side.
So you can jump over here, and I'm gonna jump. This is so cool.
Once through, we took a moment to enjoy jumping off the rock while also avoiding the sea urchins, before making our way back around the rock formation to our catamaran.
This is too much fun.
Are you having fun?
This is one of the coolest things we've done. We don't get to do stuff like this very often, and I'm soaking it all up. Such a good birthday gift.
Even though your birthday was last, I think.
It's almost a year after my birthday.
Almost your birthday.
But you know, That means we get to do something cool again soon.
Woo! Now we're headed to the Blue Cave. It looks like it's just a short drive from the 3 caves that we were just at.
One thing to note is the Blue Caves cannot be accessed by hiking Clochip Island, it's only accessible by boat. When the water's super high, some extra swimming/diving can be necessary to access the cave, but luckily we went during low tide, so we swam right in. We arrived around 1 p.m. and yes, it was very busy, but luckily we didn't miss that blue glow. We went all the way to the back of the cave, which made the water very cold, but we did see more of the blue tone that way. There weren't too many fish or opportunities to snorkel inside of the cave because of the crowds, but it was still a really cool experience.
It's cold in the cave, and I'm cold being out of the cave, so I can't win. Oh, wow.
I have no idea what kind of sandwich this is, but lunch is provided, so let's get snacks.
Happy birthday, Hannah. Even though we're like 10 months late, happy birthday. So Gideon, we haven't even done anything yet. That's how you know it's gonna be good. What did you say?
I said it's a monster! It's a monster!
Honestly, this is like the first time I've ever like filmed almost primarily with the GoPro.
I just killed Blood's head. How hot is this gas?
Hello. Keen sunburn. Supposedly we're gonna like be like blue in the cave. Like you get to, like your body like turns blue. It's something to do with like, I have no idea. I can't explain it, but it should be really cool.
So we've been to ŠUNJ Beach, 3 caves, and the Blue Caves, and our 4th stop is